Hello and welcome to the first in a series of videos aimed at small business owners, specifically dental practice owners who want to really take advantage of some of the amazing changes that are happening in the world of artificial intelligence. My name is Briando. I run an AI agency called Denta.Bot, and I help practice owners to modernize and really transform their business using technology. Now, if you're part of the management team of a dental practice and you're looking to reduce staff stress, to delight your patients, and to really boost profitability in practice, you are in the right place. Today, I'm diving straight into a topic I call AI 101. It's a practical introduction to AI, artificial intelligence, tailored specifically to dental practices. So let's jump straight in and start by exploring why AI matters so much to modern dentistry. Think about your average day in a busy practice. The telephones are ringing, staff are stuck filling in insurance forms, and it's not even midday and you're already behind schedule. Does this sound in any way familiar? Well, look, you're not alone if it does. This is exactly the kind of challenge that I hear about day in, day out from practice owners. And it's exactly this challenge that new technology can really help to resolve. Office managers in small or single site practices often find themselves toggling between managing the front desk, verifying insurance claims, and calling patients simply to confirm whether they can turn up to their appointments or not. And practice owners, whether you're single site or multi-site, are constantly juggling overhead costs, patient care, and the challenge of keeping operations running really smoothly, whilst also growing the practice. But there's something more. Many dentists have already come into contact with artificial intelligence in recent years through emerging oral imaging technologies. I'm sure many of you have seen these. Software can now analyze x-rays and scans to spot potential issues with a really high degree of accuracy. These things can detect things like cavities or even early signs of disease, and they're getting more and more accurate every single year. This area of AI is expanding rapidly and will continue to do so, no doubt. Now, while I'm going to touch on some of those breakthroughs later on down the line, the primary focus, at least initially, is how AI can assist with patient communication and practice workflow automation. That's the sweet spot where scheduling headaches, insurance delays, and staff overload can all be really eased dramatically with the right technology. So why lean on AI for day-to-day office tasks? Well, because it can help free up your team to do what you do best, build relationships and deliver top-notch patient care. Automation handles repetitive chores really well. Things like sending reminders or verifying insurance coverage, while you and your staff focus on the very human side of dentistry, the high-touch, face-to-face part of your role, things requiring high levels of human communication, fine-tuned dexterity, emotional intelligence, things which AI will really struggle to master for a little while yet. Now let's define what AI really looks like in a dental context. I want you to forget about self-driving dental chairs or robot hygienists for now. Instead, the AI that we're talking about usually arrives as features inside software, features that integrate with your existing practice management tools, hopefully really well. For instance, things like automatic appointment handling. If you picture a system that fills open slots when a patient cancels, sends gentle text reminders as well, and flags potential double bookings. This is what I'm talking about. Another area, chatbots for patient communication. Instead of staff having to field the same question time and time again, a chatbot can handle repetitive FAQs 24/7, 365 days of the year. Patients get instant answers and your phone line stays open for more critical matters. Another area is insurance and billing. Assistance AI can speed up verification, it can auto-complete forms, and it can also reduce the agonizing back and forth with insurance payers, potentially a dream scenario for any office manager of a dental practice. Another area is analytics dashboards. These are real-time metrics that let you really see how many appointments were booked, how many patients cancelled, or how each care provider within your practice, how their schedule is shaping up. No more guesswork when it comes to practice performance. But it's not just the technology in and of itself, it's how you implement it that really does matter and make the difference. The best approach is to zero in on one or two what I call major pain points. Maybe it's appointment reminders or claim tracking. The key thing is to avoid trying to really revolutionize everything overnight in one big bang. This can cause problems. If you're a small practice, a good place to start might be simply introducing a text or voice chatbot on your website to handle the repetitive day-to-day questions that we were talking about earlier. Things from patients and prospective patients that come in, on a regular basis, around the clock, even when your practice is closed. For multi-site managers, a big draw might be centralizing the dashboards so you can track each location's performance from a higher level. Meanwhile, if you're a practice owner, you can see a swift return on investment by cutting down on no-shows or really accelerating claim reimbursement. These two things can make a big difference. Now, as you introduce AI, a huge factor will be figuring out how to smooth what I call staff adoption. This is really, really important. If your front desk team understands why a chatbot is beneficial, it can really make a difference. Let's say less phone tag, more time for patient greetings. Simple things like this can really help to communicate the messaging to your team. They're far more likely to embrace the new technology. They starting small also helps everyone learn the ropes, so you can fine-tune and expand without overwhelming the staff or confusing patients, which is even worse. And in addition, a well-chosen AI tool ideally integrates well with your existing practice management system in order to keep patient data secure and in line with requirements like HIPAA in the USA and GDPR in the UK and Europe. And this is a huge topic area, and I'll definitely be returning to it over the coming period. But in order to ensure your practice can benefit fully from these emerging technologies, you need to do ideally one of the following three things. Number one, upgrade your existing practice management system so it can handle these new integrations. Number two, you may need to change it entirely. That is, if the software provider you currently use doesn't allow any integrations. Or number three, it may be as simple as ensuring that the new technology that you use is either not touching any of the protected health information, or it can integrate with your existing systems in a fully compliant way. This is really, really, really vital. So, what if you could wave a magic wand and completely wipe out half of all of your administrative hassles overnight? Imagine fewer no-shows, quicker claims approvals, and a far calmer environment. Staff members could leave on time more often, morale would rise, and patients would really enjoy faster, friendlier service. If you're managing multiple offices, you could spot performance gaps in real time potentially if you had that overview, and replicate winning strategies right across all of your locations. That's the real power of effectively deployed AI. It doesn't replace the human element. No, it amplifies it. Rather than burying your team in endless phone calls or manual data entry, you're able to facilitate a work environment that allows them to really connect personally with patients, answering complex questions and nurturing a more welcoming, efficient practice. And the best part is that patients really notice a difference. When an office runs seamlessly, people talk about it. It boosts patient loyalty, and it makes for really glowing word of mouth recommendations. And this is the golden goose of many practices. If you're excited by these possibilities, stay tuned. Over the coming weeks and months, I'm going to be covering specific subjects from scheduling automation to chatbot best practices, from return on investment calculations to multi-site rollout strategies as well. And we'll also highlight some of the cutting-edge oral imaging tools that really can help clinicians spot early signs of potential issues. Showing how AI continues to really reshape modern dentistry in remarkable ways. But again, the main focus of what I'll be talking about is helping you really master the nuts and bolts of patient communication and workflow automation by harnessing AI, making your office run like a really well-oiled machine. So if you'd like to explore how AI can transform your day-to-day practice, please do hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and share this video with a fellow dental professional who's ready to really dial down the stress and increase the productivity of their practice. I'm Briando, and I'm going to be your guide on this journey. I really can't wait. Now, if you're wondering who on earth I am and why I care so much about AI in dentistry, here's the quick version. I've spent years really simplifying tech for businesses, working with companies both large and small, the likes of Pfizer, Disney, Google, Accenture, TruePill, a huge player in online pharmacy. And in recent years, I've dived deep into AI automation because I really saw how overwhelming new technology can be for busy dental teams. Dentists don't have the time to sift through endless AI tools and tutorials, and to be honest, you shouldn't have to. So I do the heavy lifting, I do the testing, the refining, and really showing you exactly what works. No fluff, hopefully no jargon, just practical solutions that actually make your day easier. Because as I say, while bright smiles will always matter in dentistry. A modern, efficient office, I think, using the best technology that fits hand in glove with your team underlying, with your personality underlying, and the energy that you bring to your patients. This is a combination that's really going to give you a competitive advantage. AI, I think, is transforming the way that we work. It's streamlining operations in all industries, and it's reducing stress. But dentistry still needs a human touch, I think. Even as AI and robots continue to advance, patients still value the care, the trust, and the expertise of real people. Now, my goal is to help you harness AI in a way that really supports your team, that embraces patient experiences and keeps your practice running at its best, so you can focus on what really matters. So thanks for watching, and remember, technology is a tool. It's not a trap. And when it works seamlessly behind the scenes, you get to shine at what you do best, caring for your patients. So see you next time.